Hey guys, welcome to another video. My name is David Pindo. They also call me Tips with Dave. And in today's video, we are going to be looking at how to actually get to $1,000 per month. But today we're specifically going to be looking at statistics and numbers. Now, I know this might be a topic for a little bit of an advanced step, but I want to give you guys the overview of everything so that you get used to knowing what you're doing, because all of these steps that I've spoken about in the previous videos is the entire plan, right? So you got the overview of the plan. In fact, you're going to find the entire playlist in the description of this video and you can follow along as we go. This whole series is about teaching you guys literally what skills are needed for affiliate marketing to work, how to get started with making $100, $200, $300, $400, $500 per month and getting to that $1,000 per month threshold. Now, that is just a starting point. Once you get there, you can use the same skill sets to scale up. You can learn new skill sets along the way, but I would like to teach everybody and show everybody that it is possible. How long it's going to take for you to get $1,000 per month really depends on you and the products and services that you have. You can take the exact same model that I'm using right now and use it for a higher ticket affiliate marketing products, which are going to get you to those numbers quicker, or even to 10,000 or 100,000. It really depends on you. The sky is the limit if you are doing this. Now, obviously, I'm not going to guarantee you any results. This is just skill sets. This channel is based on teaching you skill sets that help you pave the way for your dreams to come true. So that's why I am out here shooting these videos every single week. So as I said, today I'm going to be talking about statistics and numbers, but in a bit I'm going to share my screen. We'll do a whole summary of what we've done until now, and also going forward, what kind of videos you're going to see from me, because yes, I can share the journey every single week, but I want you guys to understand that these videos are step-by-step guides. So how to follow the step-by-step guides, you basically, until now, if I look at everything that I've done so far, you've got a complete overview. You got getting started step 1, setting up your funnel as step 2, getting sales as step 3, and then moving on to setting up your campaign as step 4, and also then buying solo ads as step 5. So we've gone to 2 steps of phase 1 within 5 steps. So if you do that on the first 2 steps, in my opinion, take you about 2 months to 3 months to continuously do to get that flow of getting some cash flow in, and then going to phase 2. And I'll talk about it in a second. But as I said, this channel is for you guys to see everything. So if you're interested in anything that I gave in this introduction right now, then definitely hit that subscribe button and the bell notification so you're notified for future videos. You can follow along if you want. All the resources are going to be in the description of this video. I'm enjoying making the series because I think it's the most transparent and practical series that you can use. And if you haven't checked out the first videos, like I said, go and watch right from getting started. So you have the whole overview. You see that it's no hype. We're doing this step by step. It's really dependent on the actions that you put in. Guys, I'm going to jump on my screen in a second. Perfect. So I'm on my screen. And as I said, let's go ahead and, get into the actual knowing your numbers. How do you get to know your numbers and stuff like that? So I'm going to break this down, guys, into a few things. We have so far, as you can see right here, this is the entire formula that I'm using to get to $1,000 per month. I'm not using anything else, guys. Literally, as I explain it, this is all I'm using. So if you're following this, then you will see that there's step 1 and step 2. As I've explained to you in pretty much all the videos, step 1 is a cash flow generation method, which means the only focus of step 1 in phase 1 is to pay $30 per month, or $30 per month. Okay. And then you are sending an email every single day to 100 to 200 leads, which is going to basically send to an affiliate offer. You get a sale on that affiliate offer, and then you use that to generate a cash flow. So you get to $100 per month, $200 per month. Right now I'm on $300 per month, and that $300 per month I'm using to buy traffic. So I have now $300 every single month, and I know I will use that to buy traffic to send to a landing page, which goes to step 2. Send to a landing page, and that builds my asset. It's building my email list. I can check my conversions, and now this is the knowing your numbers part. So the knowing your numbers part comes here in step 2. In step 1, it is about purely how do I generate the most cash flow for me to not go out of my pocket so I can pay for traffic. That is personally how I'm following it, because I do have a day job, guys. You don't need to do it. If you want to start with step 2 straight away with free traffic, you can start with step 2 and free traffic. That is possible as well. Okay, so use what is most beneficial for you, but more than anything else, this is the structure that can be modified depending on your situation. I highly recommend to follow it as I am to see similar results, but I cannot guarantee you results. First and foremost, all the disclaimers and the description, I really cannot guarantee you results. What I'm doing is just following, documenting, and sharing with you guys what is possible. So knowing your numbers comes in step 2. When you're sending traffic to a landing page and you want to know, how is your landing page converting? How is your emails converting? Can you get better with emails? I'm going to give you guys some raw truth about mine with the mistakes that I made, where you can see that I've set things up and now I'm optimizing, I'm modifying, I'm trying to make it better so that I have better conversions as we go along. I'm not going to get it perfect. No one is going to get it perfect. The best part about all of this is that you improve along the way. If you're not focused on improving along the way, that's where you're going to fail. Okay, so the landing page, to see the opt-in rates on the landing page. The bridge page, what can you change in the bridge page? The offer that you own, that's something that you can change in the future as well. Emails is a very, very important part of it as well. So how do you know these numbers? How do you know whether I'm doing well? How can I track? How can I see? And what can I do about it? Let me go ahead, and if you haven't set up the funnel yet, I believe a couple of videos ago, I have shared with you how to set up the funnel and also how to set up your email campaign list. So you have both those things in place. Just watch the playlist, guys, if you haven't, and I go through it there, but that's what you're going to be using. And as you can see, in this link will be in the description, I am using Systeme IO as a lead generation software, and basically my entire system is based on Systeme IO. So it's I love this tool. I honestly do. It's completely free to get started with, and even if you go to the unlimited plan, it's cheaper than everything out there, which is just $97 a month. So it's really up to you if you're an experienced marketer or a newbie. I think this is perfect. It's a perfect tool to have. Obviously, there are a few steps, and I will go through the setting up of your domains and stuff like that in future videos, because those are practical things to do. I can see I got some leads starting to come in. Brilliant. Yeah, I can share with you guys a little bit more on that in the future, on how to set up your domains for your emails and everything else, and we'll get to that. Right, I didn't do it right from the beginning, and I want to show you guys the mistakes I made and everything else. So let's go ahead and see your numbers. How do you see whether your funnel? Let's look at this first, and we say this is the funnel. Okay, landing page, bridge page, offer I own. How do you see that the funnel is converting? So let's look at it first in here, and then I'm going to look at it in Warrior Plus as well, so that you guys can see a little bit of the different things that I look at when it comes to numbers. So numbers, let's first and foremost see how to see whether your funnel is converting or not. You go to funnels right here, and let's click on the funnel that I created. And as you can see, I have a few things right here in the stats section. If you click on stats, so after you set up you can see that the automation is there for a person who goes to this funnel. The first step of the funnel, basically the landing page, they get subscribed to, and if you can see right here, they get subscribed to a tag, and they basically get tagged. That initiates the whole process of sending out emails and stuff like that. Now, this landing page is a perfect landing page to share with you kind of what I'm aiming to get at, and I will get there, and the mistakes that I made in the beginning. So I set up this funnel, guys, and as you can see, the page views are 3,725, which means there are a lot of page views that I've gone through, but the conversion is less than 80% that people have opted. So why is it so low? Actually, this page converts about 30 to 40%. Actually, yeah, around 30 to 40%, but it is showing that its conversion rate is only 8%. Why is this the case? It's the case because basically I made a mistake on how I set up the landing page in the beginning. So it was not an obligation for everybody to enter their email address when they went to this page right here. So when they went to this page right here, and if they didn't add their email address and they clicked on continue, they would go to the next page. So I was losing out on many leads. People were not giving me their email addresses. So this is unfortunately the mistake that I made. And when that happens, it doesn't count as a conversion over here, because I set it up as an email form that needs to be collected, right? So I was not getting the right conversions at all. I was not getting opt-ins. And so this conversion rate is bad. And now my only aim is for me to send traffic every single week so that I can bring it back up. So I was at around 5% conversion. Now it's at 8% with the last couple of traffic runs. And I'm basically increasing it by around 2 to 3% each and every time, because it's based on the numbers, total numbers. So I will get to a good 30 to 40% for sure, because that's how it's converting right now. If I send 100 leads, and I'm going to show you that so you can see, if I go to my dashboard right here, if I send 100 clicks, this day I send 100 clicks, you can see I got 37 leads that came in on that day, and 30 in the next day. So that's already 40 47, almost 50% conversion rate, guys. This you can see right here is phenomenal. So 37 on 1 is already 37%, right? Plus 13, 47, 50% conversion rate for the traffic run. Here was 32 and 6, so 38% conversion rate. Here was 28 and I believe 10, so 38% conversion rate. So anything now actually between 30 and 40% is my conversion rate each and every time I send traffic directly to the page. So now I know that it's converting and it's just about the numbers, right? So your aim would be to have a good conversion rate is anywhere between 20 to 40%. Conversion rate is good because it means every 100 clicks you're getting about 20 to 40 emails, and that helps. Okay, so that's something to look at. And now you might ask yourself, how do you know whether things are going well on the thank you page? Now, as you can see, I haven't set any automations up on the thank you pages, or I really don't, I can't add any rules. So for example, if somebody's at this, I can't set up any extra automations, as you can see, because of my plan. So I just have an automation on the first page, right? But how do I know when people go to the thank you page so that they go to this page right here? Let's look at it. And they go through this whole page. I keep updating this page with new information and new sales results so that people are more intrigued to earn, and actually not earn, to start the course that I'm sharing right here and the strategies that I'm sharing, right? So how do I understand whether people are going to this page or not? I do it with Warrior Plus because everything right here is basically tracked. Okay, so let me just go to stats, and let's go to a day that I know. So for example, last week, which I had a traffic run gone through, right? Let's see how it reacted. So just let's say affiliate marketing on crack. Okay, this is what is on my page. If I click on that, you can see right here that I got 19 clicks, 19 unique clicks. So from that 37 or 40, whatever amount of leads that went through, about 20% actually went on that thank you page. So that basically means that when somebody opted in, so somebody went to the landing page, sorry, let me just do this, went here, they added their email address and they clicked out for some reason. They didn't watch this video. They didn't go through the information that they can see right here. Nothing, they just went away from the page. And that happens, right? You need to know what's going on. So because I have things tracked on this page, this has the image links and the offer links right here. And I'm going to show you, as you can see right here, there were 3 people that reached the image links. That means there were 3 clicks on hops is basically clicks. There were 3 clicks on the image link. So I know that people viewed the offer by clicking on this image right here, or this image right here, these images right here. I can track it differently, but I just put all as image because for me it's important that this page is converting, not the specific images. But you can go as detailed as that as well. And then you can see right here, system tracking code. This basically means when somebody has come here and clicked on this button right here, or this button right here. So totally from that maybe 40 people, you got about 22 who actually clicked on the link and went to the page. And from there, I didn't get any sales, and that's fine, guys. As I said right here in the whole process, you can see that people go from landing page to bridge page and maybe they will buy the offer. It's not always the case, right? That is why it's very important to have your email addresses being built. Okay, collect those email addresses always, because sometimes you need about 12 to 15, maybe even 20 times that the people see your emails and or the bridge pages and stuff like that before they actually go to the page. So that's really important to notice. And you can see that I got at least 2 people last week that came from my email to click on the link. So I know that everything is converting now, that people are actually going. There's visibility. I'm getting visibility with my links. And this is how we're building it up, right? Small actions every day for it to be built up. So this is how you know your numbers. I hope this makes sense. How do you add these tracking? We'll talk about that in the future and everything else. But for now, I just want to share with you, this is how I'm tracking and knowing your numbers. It's very simple to add your tracking link, and I think I shared that in the last video, but if I didn't share it with you, I will share it with you right now. It's pretty much, you go to your offer, Warrior Plus. So let's say in our case it is affiliate marketing on crack. So crack. So we'll go here and we click on affiliate marketing on crack, just so you know. And this is the link that we have. So I take the link settings, and at the end of this link, you add whichever you want. So if, as I said, on the page, on the buttons, I have system. Okay, so I just add system right there, and that's something that is my tracking code. But if I want, let's say the first image, you can put image 1, image 2, image 3. So you can change your link accordingly, and it will track those specific target points that you have. But it's literally that simple, and it'll show in in Warrior Plus, as you can see right here, as we went to stats and we did it for last week, and you can see right here, this is how it will show as a tracking code. It takes everything into consideration, guys. Really, this is the beauty of combining Warrior Plus and kind of Systeme.io into the picture. Okay, so that's how you use to see your statistics of your funnel. The second step would be knowing your numbers when it comes to email. So this is super important, guys. Let's go emails first of all, right here on the top, and then you can see your campaign. Now, if you've set up your campaign, you would have around 34 to 35 emails. I'm updating this and changing it all the time. As you can see right here, it shows the open rate and it shows the clicks. This is important to have a look at your open rate, and this is where I am lacking. As you can see right here, the open rate should be around 20%, 20-30%. You should be aiming for and always growing. So you're optimizing your open rates. That's where you need to focus on, and you're optimizing your clicks. These are the two things that you're looking at to make sure that they're opening and clicking. So the open rate is always good to have each email at least at 20%, so that from 100 people, 20 people are opening your email all the time. And cleaning your list is very important as well. These are some kind of basic hygiene things that you have. And within the good thing about Systeme.io is that you can track your statistics very well, and they will warn you about certain things. As you can see, I have nothing over, not reaching 20% yet, but now that I'm sending consistent traffic and I'm following step 2, now things are getting better with my emails and everything else. So I'm super happy to see how it's growing. So as you can see, right, I have a 10% right up till the end, which is basically quite cool to know that 10% of my leads are definitely, 10% open rate is definitely happening throughout my whole funnel, throughout my whole campaign, which is good. And I'm getting pretty much, now you can see a few more clicks, and more emails will go through. How many emails do I have? Just to show you guys, I have 164. I've cleaned my list recently, guys. This is why it's less than what it was maybe while I was shooting the video before and stuff like that, because it's very important to clean your list. So I'm going to go to second thing and go to statistics. This is how you know your numbers. This is how you know your numbers. So I clicked on statistics, and it will basically, this is very important to understand. One is, this is the email dashboard. This will tell you the status of how you're sending emails, whether you're doing a good job. So your deliverability, whether it's reaching the inbox or not, using Systeme.io. Now you can see that mine is high risk. So I reached out to support. This is very transparent. I want to give you guys, as it all, because I had multiple emails that I put in. Maybe some of them were not written good. I got some bounce emails. That means I was using bad traffic sources in the beginning, and so on and so forth. So I had my ups and downs when I got started. And because of that, my email dashboard, my statistics say it's high risk. Now, what is high risk? Let me see right here. You can see you have a high percentage of bounce messages or spam reports. Follow good practices to increase your email deliverability. So they have an article, and let me open that article so you can see. And it has a detailed of what to do. So clean your list. Make sure that you have an authenticated domain name for your emails. What does that mean? I will tell you in a second. All of these things help with cleaning, and they advise you for 3 things that you should be doing on a regular basis. So making sure that you have at least 20% opt-in rate, cleaning your list, and not using spammy things. So it's really about, if you want to make it with affiliate marketing and email marketing, you need to be sure that you're not sending out spammy emails. So you can see right here, I've sent a lot of emails, about 1,000 emails. So it's a good number to have a look at. And you can see that my open rates have been averaging a good 13% to 10%. Let's see how it's going, but it is definitely growing overall. My bounced emails, obviously, as you can see right here, have been there. So this is also affecting it, and I'm trying to now improve it. Okay, so I've reached out to support and said, I don't want to be chucked out. One of the good things about Systeme.io is that you can use the tool and they tell you where you are, which pool you are in. So if you're high risk, low risk, everything's going well, they're informing you along the way. Very responsive as well. So I'm checking this out all the time and making sure that this changes. So they do it every 14 days that they review your account, and they will make a change. So that is the important thing, to know that the open rates are going well and deliverability is there. So this is my focus right now. What am I doing with all of this, guys? I've set up, let's go back to the formula, right? I've started step 1, I'm generating a cash flow. Now I'm starting step 2, which I'm sending traffic to a landing page. I'm understanding it, correcting my mistakes along the way. You're not going to get everything perfect immediately. You're correcting yourself throughout the way. It's not a set and forget kind of thing that you're going to set it up and everything's going to work well you're going to make money, you're going to reach $1,000 per month. That's dream thinking. Building systems, there's constant modification because it really depends on you and the way that you want to set up your business. And as you develop, your system will develop as well. I'm really trying to get you to understand these steps as we go along. But this is pretty much about knowing the statistics, knowing your numbers, and how to use Systeme.io for these things as well. If you're interested in getting Systeme.io, if you're interested in following along, the playlist is in the description. Hit that subscribe button and the bell notification to follow along the entire way. If you want to get the product, there's going to be a link to the product in the description. If you want to get the tool, there's going to be a link to the tool. If you want to get the traffic sources are also going to be in the description. All the resources for the series are in the description. Please comment, let me know if you haven't understood anything. And there's also the last link is to my Facebook group, which you can join, and I add a lot of support to the people who are in my Facebook group. If they need the help personally to set these things up, if they need to get on a call, I can figure out how to get on a call with them. But it's just to give you guys the independence of following these steps and getting to the results. Guys, like I said before, I'm following this strategy, and just to show you guys, just in the last 3 months, so that means March, April, May, because I got started in March with this whole process, and let's just look at it, till May. It's $300 in commissions this last month. So I started with 100, and then I got to 220, and this is $310 in commissions in the last month. So it's not the 1,000 mark yet, but we're getting there, right? We're getting there. That's the whole aim, to get to that 1,000. And this is just using mainly my Legion secrets. So following this process, and now I'm sending traffic. With this entire process, as you guys can see, if I go to purchases, so that you just have an idea of what's going on. But if I go to purchases, you'll see that I've spent $423, and you can literally see that I actually bought at the beginning of June. Right here, you can see that I bought 200 clicks again, because I'm testing out this new traffic source, which is cheaper, but I want to see how it converts for the entire month of June. That's what I'm doing, but I'm using my profits. So you can see that I'm reinvesting back into my business in order for me to continuously buy traffic and grow these numbers and get more sales. I hope this makes sense. If you, like I said, if you have any question, please let me know. I will be doing a summary of all these in my traffic generation strategy. So we're going to be talking about step 1, which is the next video, by the way. Step 1 and then step 2 and traffic generation strategies in both of them, so that you understand the difference and what is your daily method of operations. Then we will talk about sending broadcast emails in the following videos, and we'll continue the series with added steps and added things that you can add, you can develop along the way. But all of this, if you just want to focus on like simply what to do, step 1 until you get to a consistent flow. Step 2, and then you set up your funnel and everything else. Until you haven't, the only thing that you need to do is get my Legion secrets, get a product, send traffic there. That's all. I hope this video gave you a lot of joy, actually, more than anything else. And if you have any questions, as I mentioned, let me know in the description. I'm going to see you guys on the next one. Have a great day and keep paving the way for your dreams to come true.